Our type 2 personality within the Enneagram is referred to as a loving person or the helper. They tend to be caring, interpersonal, generous, demonstrative, people-pleasing, and sometimes even possessive. They are empathetic, sincere, and even warm-hearted. They also tend to be very friendly and generous. They are going to sacrifice themselves, but they can also be extremely sentimental and flattering. And to the negative side, people-pleasing, forgetting themselves. They're well-meaning and they're driven to be close to other people, but they can slip into doing things for others just because it needs to be done. They typically have problems with possessiveness and with acknowledging their own needs. And at their best, they're unselfish, altruistic, and they have an unconditional love for others. Within the helper personality, type 2 of the Enneagram, you have positive tendencies and you have some distorted tendencies. So on the positive side, you value and you're attracted to love, and you want to make the world a more loving place for everyone to live in. On the distorted side, you tend to over-identify with an idealized self-image of being loving and helpful, and because of that, you feel that you're only acceptable if you are loving and nice. You are naturally a giving, generous, helping person, and you enjoy giving to others. You are extremely generous of your time, your energy, and your possessions. However, you can become compulsive as a helper. You give love to gain attention and approval, and you expect appreciation in return for your care. You tend to be supportive, nurturing, and considerate. On the flip side, you can be overprotective, and you can infantilize others while making them dependent upon you. You spontaneously appreciate, approve, applaud, and praise others' gifts. However, you can also manipulate others to like you by giving strokes to get strokes. You have the ability to build people up and make them feel good about themselves. However, you also have difficulty expressing your negative feelings such as anger and disappointment and confronting things you don't like in others. You are gentle, kind-hearted, and you work toward establishing harmony and reconciliation. However, it's also hard for you to be assertive and angry because you're always trying to overplease, overdo, and take care of others. You have an intuitive sense for what others need, want, and are feeling. However, you can be out of touch with your own needs, your own wants, and your own feelings. You are sociable, friendly, and approachable, and relationships are all about you. It's what you live for. Your life is about your relationships. On the flip side, though, you can get anxious when you're alone, and you may not know how to relate except through helping. Curiously enough, though, you may actually fear intimacy. You enjoy helping others. You want to help them to grow and to support them. However, you also may be a little bit meddling. It's difficult for you to leave others to grow, to leave them alone, or to let them fall down and experience failure. You are a good listener, and you listen with your heart, and you tend to be non-judgmental. However, you tend to be overly prone to giving advice. You desire to control others by being helpful, and you want to be important in someone's life because of all you've done for them. Your sense of worth comes from yourself, and you're filled with love from the inside out, almost like a wellspring. However, your worth comes from being needed and from others' approval, and you may say a mantra inside, I am somebody if I am needed. Love may come to you from the outside in order to fill you. On the positive side, you tend to always like to teach people how to fish so they can take care of themselves. On the flip side, if someone is hungry, though, you may give them a fish so that you indeed will be praised and be known for what you have done.